The UI or user interface in the Hunter Call of the Wild might be a little confusing at first. Well, hopefully today I can help you get a better understanding of what all this stuff means. Before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button and subscribe while you're at it. All right, let's start off with the compass and this green arrow. That arrow represents the wind direction, and whichever way the wide end of the arrow is pointing, that is the direction the wind is blowing in. The ideal wind for hunting is displayed here in this clip. You want the wind to be blowing towards you, and you want whatever you are hunting to be in front of you as well. This is so your scent isn't going to be blowing towards the animal and cause it to scare off. A quick little trick for the wind as well is pay attention to these little particles. These particles can be seen in certain lighting, and they actually display the wind direction and speed. Very useful to keep in mind when bow hunting. The next icon is pretty obvious. That's your volume meter. This shows how much noise you're actually making. You can see when you crouch, prone, or even move through different types of vegetation, the meter will rise. To be honest, I never really pay attention to the amount of noise I'm making, and I don't really have any issues, so don't really worry about this one too much when you're out there hunting. I'm sure this icon here is the one most people get confused with. This displays your visibility. When in different types of cover, this icon will change. You can see where I am laying here. This is indicating that I am pretty well hidden, but an animal still has a chance of seeing me pretty easily. If you see this line here, it means you are basically 100% hidden, and as long as you have a good wind and are being quiet, there's a good chance an animal will walk right on top of you. And for the last important icon here, this is your heart rate. Pretty self-explanatory. The more you are walking or sprinting, the higher your heart rate will be. Also, if you hold your breath too long when aiming, your heart rate will raise as well. It's good to remember that when your heart rate is too high, your aim will be very shaky. So when you go to take a shot, make sure you have caught your breath first. And for the little box on the side, those are just for any perks or skills that you might have activated. That's pretty much all you need to know about the user interface or UI of Call of the Wild. I really hope I could help some of you out with this short little video. If you need any other tips or tricks, I have a whole playlist on my channel called Call of the Wild Noob Guides. There is tons of useful videos there for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.